Hey guys, it's Jean-Claude, and I don't know if you've been watching these last 8 videos or so with this first print run box, but it has been awesome. God, I really do love these first print run boxes. I feel like they just have the best variety of decks. Just all around solid decks. Alright, today's deck, it's going to be Mars, Shadows, and Dis. It's Burglar, Palebringer, Idlewild. It's a mouthful right there. And I just want to point out that because I said something, I'm sure the Jinx is going to be in full effect. I'm pretty much screwed this deck. Alright, here we go. Starting off with, it's a rare. Shadows, Smiling Ruth, 1 power elusive, Reap. If you forge the key this turn, take control of an enemy flank creature, fantastic. Shadow Self, 9 power, deals no damage when fighting. Damage dealt to non-specter neighbors is dealt to Shadow Self instead. Old Bruno, 3 power elusive. Play, capture 3 amber. Like this guy a lot more than Charette. Nexus. Man, I feel like there's a Nexus in every one of these decks lately. Awesome. 3 power elusive. Reap. Use an opponent's artifact as if it was yours. 2 Nexus. Wow. Bullet Eye. Oh my lord. Okay. 2 power elusive. Reap. Destroy a flank creature. How fantastic is that card? Seeker Needle. Artifact, action, deal 1 damage to a creature. If the damage destroys that creature, gain an amber. 2 Seeker Needles, nice. What? 3 Seeker Needles? That is going to just take out so many creatures. You're only going to gain, if your opponent has multiple 1-power creatures, you're going to get an amber each time, but this is pretty awesome. If your opponent has a 3-power creature, we can take it out by using each one of these. On the last one, we gain an amber. Great card. Miasma, 1 amber whenever you play it. Your opponent skips the Forge Key step on their next turn. 2 Miasma. Oh gosh. Is this, where are we at here? Alright, this is card 11. We have 2 Miasmas, which would be fantastic with our final card being a bait and switch. Come on, give us a bait and switch. Here it comes. Gosh, it's going to be like a Nerve Blast. I just know it. Oh! Oh! Bait and switch with 2 Miasmas. That is incredible. What a great card to pull. Fantastic. Biomatrix Backup. Upgrade, 1 amber. This creature gains destroyed. You may put this creature into its owner's archives. If you can't tell, we're on Mars now. Yixel Marauder, 2 power. He gets +1 power for each amber on him. Play, capture 1 amber for each friendly ready Mars creature. Vesma, Think Drone, 3 power, Reap. You may archive a friendly creature artifact from play. Tunk, 6 power, 1 armor. After you play another Mars creature, fully healed Tunk. So good, really good. John Smith, if that's really his name. 2 power elusive, Fight, Reap, ready a non-agent Mars creature. Nice. Blipip, 2 power, Reap. The next Mars creature you play this turn enters play ready. Swap Widget Artifact. Action, return a ready friendly Mars creature to your hand. If you do, you put a Mars creature with a different name from your hand into play, then ready it. Sniffler. Artifact, 1 amber whenever you play it. For the remainder of the turn, each creature loses elusive. Squawker, nice. Amber whenever you play it, ready a Mars creature or stun a non-Mars creature. Phosphorus Stars, dang it. Stun each non-Mars creature, gain 2 chains. The 2 chains on this is definitely not worth what it does. That's a shame. Mothership Support, though, very good. Amber whenever you play it. For each friendly ready Mars creature, deal 2 damage to a creature. You can choose different creature for each time. Ammonia Clouds. Oh, damn it, Mars. Alright, deal 3 damage to each creature. Get out of here. Alright, we're on to Dis. Flame Reef. It's an upgrade. Amber whenever you play it. This creature gets +2 power and gains Hazardous 2. Before this creature's attacked, you get to deal 2 damage to attacking enemy. Very nice card. Toxin. 3 power. Whenever it reaps, your opponent discards a random card from their hand. Succubus, 3 power. During their draw card step, your opponent refills their hand to 1 less card. Schuler, 5 power. Whenever you play him, if your opponent has 4 or more amber, you get to steal 1. Pit Demon, 5 power. As an action, he gets to steal 1. Hey, Dust Imp, 2 power. When he's destroyed, gain 2 amber. Drumble, 2 power. He's elusive. If your opponent has 7 or more amber, capture all of it. Done some nasty things with this guy. Life Ward, artifact, 1 amber whenever you play it. Your opponent cannot play creatures on their next turn. This is so good sometimes. If you can take care of your opponent's board and then prevent them from playing creatures the next turn, there's a lot of times where they just lose almost their entire turn. It is awesome. Dominator Bobble, it's an artifact. As an action, use a friendly creature. Mind Barb, and whenever you play it, your opponent discards a random card for their hand. Hey, Gateway to this, fantastic with that life ward. Play, destroy each creature, gain 3 chains. Last card of the deck is Arise. Choose a house, return each creature of that house from your discard pile to your hand. Gain 1 chain. Okay, well, I just gotta say, the Shadows, pretty awesome. I love having 2 miasmas with the bait and switch. That is just so good right there. 3 Secret Needles. I'm gonna have to play that just to see how well that plays out. I do think it's gonna be very powerful to have. Bullet Eye, come on, that guy's ridiculous. 2 Nexus, I'll take that all day, every day. Old Bruno, great capture. Shadow Self, he's there to protect the other guys, which is incredible. Smiling Ruth being able to steal our opponent's creatures, that's awesome. Shadows, definitely great. I'll tell you what it's lacking. It's lacking the steal effects coming from Nerve Blast, Relentless Whispers. It is missing the steal from the action, but the creatures here are really good. Fantastic creatures, interesting artifacts, great combo there at the end. When it came to Mars, I'll tell you what, the action's not too hot, or not too keen on those. I do not like Ammonia Clouds. I do not like Phosphorus Stars. Mothership support is good. Squawker's always fantastic. Situational Artifact and Sniffer. Swap Widget, you know, it is interesting because we can, let's see here. This actually might be really good with this Blip Blip. So, return a ready friendly Mars creature to hand. So, get another guy, then play the Blip Blip down. Guess what? You can now replay whoever the other guy was. He actually comes in ready thanks to his Reap effect. So, that's actually pretty good. But, overall, the Mars in this is pretty weak. I don't see anything that we can really abuse. It's nothing that makes it, you know, where you want to brag about it. There's just nothing there. I kind of feel the same way about this. Don't get me wrong, it is good, but I don't see anything that just really stands out to me. It is a good, solid disc, but Flame Wreath, I mean, I feel like the creatures, they're all over the place. They are good. Don't get me wrong, all good cards. It's just, it's lacking. It doesn't have, what, there's only 3 raw amber in all of this. I like Arise normally. I think Arise will probably be best in this deck, calling back Shadows, so we can get back Shadow Self and all of those crazy effects like the Smiling Ruth and the Bullet Eye. But yeah, I don't know. Life Ward obviously is a great combo in here. Always a good card with the Gateway to Disc. Can't go wrong there. Dominated Bobble is good. I mean, it's a good disc, but it's not something that, if someone looks at this disc list, they're gonna, it's not gonna call out to them. It's not something you just go, oh my god, I gotta have that deck because of that disc list. It's just all around good. Mars lacking. The Shadows are good. We're going to have to give this deck, let's see here. What sort of rating is this going to have? I think the disc isn't strong enough. I don't think the Shadows are strong enough for tournament. We're talking tournaments here. And the Mars is definitely not strong enough. This is just going to be a fun little deck to play. Not even too crazy with like gimmicky combos or anything. So we're going to give this deck, it's just going to be right around like C+, maybe B-. It's definitely playable. I don't think you guys realize that sometimes whenever I give these decks like, I'm giving these decks like C's, that doesn't mean they're awful. It just means they're kind of average, right? They're nothing that is just, they're not going to stand out. You're going to be able to win games with them if you get practicing. So it's just like, so whenever you hear these C ratings, you don't have to go all up in arms and just start attacking because, you know, it's just an average deck, right? Nothing wrong with that. Alright, I want to thank you guys for watching these videos, and I will see you tomorrow.